in terms of charging, the other thing that the WunderLINQ does that the BMW nav systems do not do is charge via USB. So phone charging would be the primary thing I believe that people are going to use this for. And given that we have a USB-A connector, so you can plug in Apple, you know, any type of Android phone that you want. And currently, the initial iteration was for a 12 volt, excuse me, not 12 volt, a 5 watt charging scheme. We have since been asked if we could go up to 10 watts just because of the heavy current draw of running multiple apps, and you know, volume and screen brightness really will pull down a cell phone's battery. So we have researched and believe that the system, what? It says live and recorded. Excuse that for a moment. So anyway, to cut it short, basically what I have here is I just have a cheap Amazon dummy load and a cheap Amazon current measuring device. And I was going to show you our current charging capability. And Keith, if you could take a moment and come help me maybe for a second. Can we get, I don't know if you folks can see this. Yeah, if you could just hold that steady, Keith. What you may or may not be able to see is that we're currently charging at 5.1 watts. And with increasing the load, we're now at over 10 watts. So this is just kind of telling or showing you the capability of the, or excuse me, the charge capability of the WunderLINQ. And what I'd like to do is remind you that that's something that the nav, BMW's nav system cannot do at all. But what has recently come on the market that Keith and I have found, excuse us, is a GS charger. And they promote this at 2 charging ports at 10 watts. There you go. And I just want to demonstrate for you their performance versus our. I have this data annotated. I've done this on the bench multiple times. But just to show you their capability, their system is far less efficient than ours. They're getting 4.6 watts at the 5 volt range, or the 5 watt range. And they're getting 8.9 at the 10 watt range. The effective efficiency of our system is over 90%. At 5 watts, I believe it's 93%. At 10 watts, it's 90%. And this Chinese charger here, I guess I shouldn't call it a Chinese charger, but that's how we've been referring to it. It's in the high 60s in terms of efficiency. So it's basically pulling down your battery when it doesn't need to, and it's not charging your phone very efficiently. So that's essentially